Greetings, everyone. Your Kicking Life Guru, Master Rich Grogan here. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Wow, we had some action-packed excitement this last 2 days at the Academy here. It's kind of all quiet on the Western Front now. We've cleared everybody out of here, but last night we had an absolutely amazing board-breaking event. I think we had, wow, my goodness, well over 50 that attended, broke well over 100 and something boards. Man, it was a good time. Kids had a great time building their confidence, building that belief in themselves, working on their technical value, their technique. Man, it was a great time. Hey, got some people popping up there. Good to see everybody. Thank you. Is that Grant? Nice. Dan, good stuff, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Man, it's beautiful here in the Midwest. There's John Roderick. Good stuff, buddy. Hope all's well at the restaurant. Nathan, I mean, we got people popping up left and right here. We've got all kinds of good stuff going on. There's Nathan. Anyway, we got amazing things. Like I mentioned last night, board breaking. These kids were rocking out. And I'll tell you what, we use real wood here. And whatever other people use, that's fine. But here we use the real deal. I buy the boards at Lowe's and cut them up myself, and they're good to go. But what it does is it teaches the kids perseverance. They got to battle through, because a lot of times the boards don't break on the first attempt. There's John, doing good. Good to hear that, John. Awesome, buddy. Boards don't always break the very first time, so they have to battle through, but they learn perseverance. They learn to overcome adversity, struggles, battles, challenges, and moving forward. Love watching your videos, John says. Thank you, buddy. That means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you very much. Anyway, back to what I was talking about with the kids. The boards don't always break that first time. They got to continue battling through. They got to continue putting forth their very best effort. But what it teaches them is life in general. As we know, adults that are watching this video, it's going to knock you down. Or as my buddy Rocky, I call him like he's my buddy, right? Anyway, what he says is the world is going to beat you to your knees and keep you there if you let it. Nothing hits harder in life. It's not about how hard you can hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. And that's what we try and instill here with the kiddos here. You know what? No, not everybody gets a belt. Not everybody gets a trophy. I don't believe in that. I believe in giving the kids the tools for success, but then they have to take the steps in order to earn it. And by doing that, it instills that confidence, that belief in themselves, because I can't always be with the kids when they're on the playground at school. Nobody can. But what can be with them is that confidence, that belief in themselves, to stand up for themselves, to say, no, you're not going to talk to me that way. Stop right there. If a bully or somebody's being mean to them, or lo and behold, if somebody tries to abduct a child, they've got that confidence. And that's kind of what the board breaking is all about, teaching them, giving them the tools to battle through, to believe in themselves. So we had an absolutely awesome, wonderful, there's Desi popping up, and Jason, Jim Smith. Good to see everybody on the line here. Give them the tools to believe in themselves, to battle through. And let's see, Amy, well said. Thank you, Amy. Rob, good to see you. I got to get close so I can see who's commenting. Should probably have my glasses on, right? Uh-oh, there's Miss Hushman. Good to see you there, Cynthia. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. We had the board breaking, absolutely off the chain, awesome. So happy with the kids. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Katie, you as well, hon. Appreciate that. Today, promotions. We had, I think, 5 in our first promotion ceremony. A little small, but that's okay. The second one, we had like 25. It was huge. These kids going for orange belt and green belt and advanced stage of the green belt. Same situation. Set them up for success. We give them the tools for success, but darn it, they've got to work their tails off in order to get it. And I tell you, there's nothing that breaks my heart more than seeing a kid not succeed. But there's no way I can pass a child that hasn't put forth the work that's needed, because once again, I'm instilling those values for those kiddos so they can protect themselves when nobody else is there for them. Today, great. All the kids prepared well. And something we've done, we set the kids up. They got to take 4 preliminary tests before they can actually test for their belt advancement. So we've winged out most of that, where the kids they're nervous always, but overcoming that fear that there's challenges, but believe in themselves, battling through. And these kids, the reason I work so hard, the reason everybody at the Academy works so hard, these are the kids that are going to be taking care of us as we get older. I know. So I go, scared to death here. But we're helping. Our mission is to make our society a happier, healthier, and safer place to live by inspiring these kids and adults to believe in themselves and respect others. And people often ask, what do you do there at the Academy? Well, I'll tell you what we do is we develop courageous and confident leaders with honor, integrity, discipline, and respect, who believe in themselves, to stand up for themselves, to stand up to bullying, to live their best possible life. Bang, right there. Boom, right hook, right? So anyway, great promotion ceremony today. This is a beautiful Labor Day weekend. I humbly, with all my heart, ask you, take a second, and I say these things because I need to hear them too. I'm a human being. I get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, and time slips on by. But count your blessings. Be thankful for everything you have. And you know what? We need to send a shout out and a huge prayer message there to our friends in Texas. They are going through a terrible, terrible time right now. But you know what's so warming to my heart? Is all the people that are coming to help. The miles and miles of boats coming into Texas to help save people. And then the J.J. Watt, his foundation, J.J. Watt's a defensive end, a football player for the Houston Texans there. He has started this foundation, and it's raised over $15 million. Wow. I mean, that's amazing. As a matter of fact, what we're doing here is we've got a self-defense class that was originally scheduled for tonight, Saturday here, but we're going to push that off a couple of weeks, and we're going to draw up as much awareness as we can and get as many people in here as we can, because 100% of everything earned is going toward that J.J. Watt Fund. Now, our goal is $2,000. It's $50 a person, which would be 40 people. Man, if we could raise $2,000 and send there, think of how that money could help somebody in Texas that's lost absolutely everything. And that's kind of our goal. And it's also to spread awareness, because you're saying, well, hey, if that Rich Grogan guy, and Grogan's Martial Arts can do this, maybe I can give a little bit. Maybe I can give a little bit. And yes, we all can. And that's, you hear me talk all the time about the gift that keeps on giving, so to speak. Zig Ziglar's line is, how do you get everything you want in life? By helping enough other people get what they want. Doing those little bitty things. Mindy, good to see you on the line. Thank you. And Tammy, hope all's well. Good to see you. Anyway, those little bitty things, all of us collectively working together, and it's almost a shame that it takes a natural disaster for people to realize how good they really are inside. But unfortunately, sometimes we need that little kick, or as I like to call it, bang, right, left hook of reality. We need those things, but it's so warming to the heart to see all the people coming out and helping people we don't even know. But we're all here together. We're on this planet. We're in this world together. It doesn't matter what walks of life, doesn't matter what nationality, doesn't matter what race you are. We all bleed the same. We're all human beings. And you know what? Those out there, you hear me talk all the time, count your blessings. Well, count the blessings of the person that made all this possible. And by thinking that way, by responding that way, by working that way, I'll tell you what, we got a big divide in our country right now. It's people over here, people over here. We can bridge that gap. And it's okay not to agree with somebody, but let's do it with dignity. Let's do it with honor. Let's do it with integrity. Let's do it with respect. But most importantly, think from your heart here. If I wouldn't like somebody treating me that way, gosh darn it, don't treat somebody else that way. And now that we're giving all this money to Texas, which is beautiful, let's try and remember this as it passes on. Don't say, okay, that's over, let's get back to my normal life. No, if you didn't like your normal life, if you weren't the best person you could be, stay with that giving mode. There's always someone that can be helped. All right. So I went on a little bit longer than I had planned on, but my whole message was I want to tell you about our just dynamite weekend we had here at the Academy, inspiring kids and adults to believe in themselves, overcome challenges, and then of course today with the belt promotion ceremony was terrific, and then also just to count your blessings and have the most blessed Labor Day weekend you can, and send a little shout out, a little prayer to those in Texas who are suffering, and thousands upon thousands have lost everything they own. All right, that's all I got for you now. As I always say, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I know how sacred time is. I know how busy everybody is. The fact that you've taken a couple minutes out of your day to listen to me, that really touches my heart, and really thank you very, very much. I'm going to continue studying, do as much research as I can so I can bring you the best possible message ever. All right. Allie, in every podcast and every blog and every video engagement and just about every conversation, you get out there and do your best, and I promise you'll be your very best. Have a blessed day, everybody. God bless you. God bless your loved ones. Share this with somebody who can benefit from this message, and I can't wait to talk to you again real soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.